Welcome to this week's Angel Messages. My name's Elizabeth Harper from sealwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. As always, make sure that you have my Healing with the Angels free course. There are 3 things that your angels want you to know, plus a wonderful meditation that will really support you as you connect with your healing angels. You'll find a link in the description so that you can sign up for that. Or you can go to my website, sealwithlove.com. You'll find it there. If you're on Instagram, then go to my bio and you'll be able to access the course that way. All right, so we are using fairy cards for our messages for this week. I always love that fairy energy. It just felt like it wanted to come in, of course. So what I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite the angels into your life, into your heart, to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. All right. All right. I do that for myself as well. I ask for a number. So we have Jupiter retrograde coming up this week. So a lot of movement, a lot of change. Let's just feel into that energy of Jupiter. What does it look like? What's the color of that Jupiter retrograde? And what does that color mean for you? So as soon as I ask that for myself, I see black. And I ask, what does that black mean for me? And I just get that word again, movement. It's just a sense of movement. And black has potential. It has all kinds of possibilities. You think of a blackboard, you know, it's waiting for the chalk to go on. It's waiting for something there. It's not doing anything by itself. Just that black energy is waiting for that potential and creativity and inspiration and wisdom and education and growth and all kinds of things. And just as I'm saying that, I just saw this big orb coming up right here, which I just love. So that's for me. What is it for you? What's coming up for you? Maybe that black energy is for you as well. I love that. It's exciting. And at the same time, it feels a little scary because there's responsibility with that commitment. Okay, let's pick a card for all of us for this week. It's this one. I was feeling that with the black, Magical Gateway. So this says, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet, this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. And that's what I feel with that black energy of retrograde Jupiter at this time. It's in Gemini. So there is this sense of, it's like, because it's an air sign, it's like opening up, things opening up. Magical gateway for all of us. A new door is opening up. How exciting is that? I love that. So there is a sense of this that your angels are saying, yeah, obviously, you know, a new door and everything. But it also feels like there's a lot of light on the other side. And what I'm seeing on the other side of that door actually is our loved ones, is our guides, our angels, all those beings of light, all those lifetimes that you've led. And there's a feeling that it's all coming to this culmination. It's not such a big deal. It sounds like a big deal, doesn't it? But it's not. There's just this sense of, I keep seeing light everywhere all the time. I keep seeing these little orbs flying around. It's almost like when you sign up to go to school and this is the first day of that school. That's the feeling of it. This is the first day of school. You're opening up the door and there you are. Everyone's been waiting for you. So that's that sense of the magical gateway. There's a new door opening up. Everyone's been waiting for you. And you've said, yeah, I'll go through that door. It's my time. I'm ready. I love that. I love that. All right. What are you ready for? Let me know in the comments. What are you ready for? What's on the other side of that gateway? That door, that open door. What do you want to see there? What do you want to experience there? Number 1. Ooh, it's interesting. Can't quite go between the two of these. It's this one. Moon energy. So as I was doing this, I was thinking about the lunar vibration and how strong that lunar energy has been from the new moon onward. And it feels like there's so much feminine power coming in at the moment, a lot of feminine energy coming through. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So this color, this color I'm wearing, right? This color has been coming up, keeps on coming up at the moment for me today, particularly. So I'm just going to tune into that color for a moment. There is so much in it. I feel with this that it's about vocalizing your needs. Turquoise communication, right? It's about vocalizing your needs. But sometimes that vocalization isn't necessarily in words to other people or words to the universe or spoken words, but it's about creative energy. So how can you create your next step, or how can you open your energy up to your future, to the universe, to your journey, using whatever feels right for you? So something creative. So for me, what is coming to my mind is creating a crystal grid. So that's what's popping into my head. So as I'm thinking about this, how can I bring focus, visualize, ground in, anchor in the energy of what it is I want to create, what I want to manifest? And that's what's coming to, it has to be creative for me. That's this feeling of it. It's like your way. It's not my way, it's your way. What is coming in for you? And for you, it might be, drawing a line in the soil. That might be it to take you into the future. It may be writing a letter to yourself from your future self. It might be putting a crystal under your pillow and asking that crystal to help you to divine the future, to divine the energy for your next step. For me, it feels like a crystal grid. It feels like that's what it wants to be at this moment, a crystal grid that really focuses energy on my next step. So that might be the same for you as well. So the moon energy, this would be when the moon feels right. We focus so much on the new moon because of that new beginning, new energy. And of course, it's mass consciousness that the new moon is that new energy. But it could be at any time of the month, whatever feels right for you. And it could be that it's when the tide is low, or when the tide is high, or when you see the moon, and then it's time. So what is it for you? Love that. All right, number two. Number two is magical blessings. Oh my goodness, I feel like they're all connected. So whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So you see them all together. They're connecting to the universe. They're connecting to the light. They're drawing in like a ritual and saying, okay, universe, support me. I'm ready for these magical blessings to come into my life. So again, I have this feeling of something creative or doing something that is your body, your soul, your spirit communicating with the universe and saying, this is what I want to bring into my life. This is how I want to bring it in. So, when I was younger, I used to light a candle and then I would speak a spell. And that spell would simply be what I wanted to bring in. And I would pull my hands over the candle and bring the light into my heart as I was bringing the energy of the spell into my life. And I would do this 3 times as I spoke this and brought it in. And nobody taught me how to do that. That was just something that felt right for me. So again, I get this sense of, and I feel like it's running through the whole of the messages here, of how are you going to bring into your life something that you really want to create? Your journey, your future, your divine mission, your purpose. There is an energy that is there, that is waiting, potential that is waiting for you to use it, for you to channel it, for you to anchor it into your being and into your life. So when I tune into the magical blessings and you see those 3 fairies that are there and they've got their hands up and they're working with the magic that is there in the universe, they're bringing that in, how are you going to do that? Because your angels are saying magical blessings are there. The magical blessings are in the air. It's all around you. But you can magically bring them in. You can open your energy up in your life to bring that vibration in. But you don't have to do it the same way I do it. It's unique and individual to you, whatever feels right for you, and there's no right or wrong answer. It's whatever feels right for you. And there is the power of 3 within there, and 3 I associate with Jupiter. So again, there is this sense that Jupiter retrograde is helping us with this movement, this sense of movement forward at this moment, and this feeling of magic. But I just get this sense with that Gemini energy and the air energy and the intellectual energy, right? Educational energy that's there. That it's like you're rewriting something. You're rewriting your story, or you're rewriting a vibration. So that if you've been in a box, you're coming out of that box. And it's like you're saying, yeah, I'm going to be a circle now. I'm going to be a triangle now. I'm going to be a squiggly line. So there's just this feeling of shifting, changing. And even though I'm reading these cards individually, it just feels like there's a whole big message that is coming through all of them. And it feels like that message is for all of us. And what's coming to me now is this message that we're in this together. We're all in this together. All right, number 3. I feel that's complete with magical blessings. And yet it is. That magical blessings is just, all right, it's hanging in the air. It's there. Number 3. Protect your dreams. This is kind of an interesting card. It says, you are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So we think of the dream as being something that is there when we go to sleep. All these little orbs again. But I feel that this is very much about the dream you have for your life. The dream you have for your next step. The dream you have for what you want to manifest in your life. And sometimes, we say it's good to share those dreams with people, and other times it's good to keep that dream percolating within your own energy, right? So when I tune into this, there is this sense of, sometimes when we share our dreams, there is fear there. And there is more a sense with this. I feel like the message is to really focus on nurturing that dream. Focus on the steps that will get you from where you are now to the fulfillment of that dream. What's the first step? What would the first step be? So we don't have to share your dream with us, but share what your first step is. So for me, my first step would be creating space. Creating the space in my schedule, creating the space in my day. My next step would be commitment. Committing to a time. Committing to a block of time. So now, think about that for yourself. you think about your dream, what would your next step be? And what would the step after that be? So you don't have to tell us what your dream is, but just tell us what the steps are. One step. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. So there's another energy that's coming in with this. It's visualizing. It's visualizing the energy of all of us, our communal dream for the world, for peace. Just for a moment, let's all of us focus on that. Focus on that dream of peace for the planet. Close your eyes just for a few seconds and imagine the earth glowing with love, and every single soul, all the people, all the animals, all the trees, the oceans, everything on this planet. Imagine it glowing with light, with love, with harmony and peace. And anchor that energy into your heart. Thank you. And let that be our dream. Whatever dream you want us all to have that is in our highest good, share that with us as well. Thank you so much for being with me as always. This week feels a little bit different, doesn't it? It's just a different energy that's there. And it feels like it starts with that potential. It starts with the magic. It starts with us all focusing on our individuality and our movement forward. Yeah. And the ways that we can do that are unique, creative, inspired, individual, beautiful ways that we can move forward as humanity, as spirit, as soul, as light. Angel blessings to you. I will see you next week.